हम हमेशा बोलते रहते हैं कि अगर टाइम होगा ना तो मैं ये करूंगी, टाइम होगा तो मैं वो करूंगी, तो अब टाइम है. I've realized the value of little things. I've realized the value of eating food. Like we're privileged enough to eat food. I'm learning cooking. I'm actually I'm on the call with my mother and I'm like, अच्छा कितना नमक डालना है, अच्छा कितना मिर्च डालनी है, अच्छा tell me आप कैसे करते हो, आपके वाले छोले खाने हैं, आपके वाले राजमा खाने हैं. There was so much of negativity outside. We just wanted to put a smile on people's face here. It is not required if you're shooting in the bathroom for your co-actor to give you cues from outside, especially Irrfan Khan. I never expected him to do that, but he was there.
My name is Rudrani, and today I shall be in a conversation with Radhika Madan. Hello! How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Look at that glow. Kitni fresh lag rahe ho aap, batao. This is what happens, when you stay indoors and get to take care.
I know. Like I've slept after a long time. I'm getting time to sleep after a long time. So I think that is what is reflecting.
Radhika, मुझे बताइए कि it's been a while now. हम लोग काफी time से self isolation कर रहे हैं. We've been indoors and we have to stay indoors right now. How
Correct.
have you been keeping up with your schedule? क्या कर रहे हो आप?
It is really important to learn something new every day. Like that is what I keep telling myself. And हम हमेशा बोलते रहते हैं कि अगर टाइम होगा ना तो मैं ये करूंगी, टाइम होगा तो मैं वो करूंगी, तो अब टाइम है. So अगर अभी नहीं किया तो मतलब आप सिर्फ बोलते थे, आपने कुछ दम नहीं था आपकी बात में. So I always kept saying कि I want to learn piano and I want to learn tap and all of that. So now I'm learning piano. I'm doing online tap classes. I'm doing yoga. I'm reading. I'm writing. Watching films, reading books. Because the thing is कि बाहर बहुत कुछ हो रहा है. It's really important कि हम अंदर थोड़ा सही रहे, क्योंकि that is also related to our immunity. At the end of the day, we just want to keep our immunity strong. We want to stay fit. And I know आप न्यूज वगैरह देखते रहिए, अवेयर रहिए, but make sure that आप उस नेगेटिविटी में swallow नहीं हो रहे हैं. You just need to keep yourself positive and just keep working on yourself. You've got time.
What is one thing that you realized about yourself in this lockdown? Because क्या होता है कि हम इतनी भागदौड़ के जिंदगी में रहते हैं तो हमें वो रियलाइजेशन, सेल्फ रिफ्लेक्शन करने का वक्त ही नहीं मिलता है. What has changed about you?
I think one thing is that we keep going after temporary things here. Like we just keep chasing say money or fame or whatever, but all of that is just so temporary. Like it has come down to washing our hands and just staying indoors with your family. I've realized the value of little things. I've realized the value of eating food. Like we're privileged enough to eat food. And right now I'm not with my parents. I'm in Bombay and they're in Delhi. I couldn't get out. It was too late before, I got free late from the promotions, and before I realized it, everything was locked down. So they are there. I haven't seen them since a month and a half. I don't know. And I don't know when I will be able to see them. So the importance of family, the importance of food, I've realized all of that, the value of everything. And
तो सब के सब खुद का काम कर रहे हैं, है ना? From start to scratch. I'm sure you're also doing it. Tell me how your cooking skills going on, और घर की याद जब आती है तो घर के खाने की बहुत याद आती होगी.
खाने की याद आ रही है, but thankfully I have my house help here with me, Krishna. So she really helps me out with my food or washing and everything. But I'm learning cooking. I'm on the call with my mother and I'm like, अच्छा कितना नमक डालना है, अच्छा कितना मिर्च डालनी है, अच्छा tell me आप कैसे करते हो, आपके वाले छोले खाने हैं, आपके वाले राजमा खाने हैं. So that is happening.
आपकी जिंदगी में besides the fact that you couldn't go and be with family, ये भी था कि your film had just released. or
Yeah.
which is Angrezi Medium. Everybody, I'm sure you're aware of that, which is
Yes.
Radhika's lovely performance in it. और
Thank you.
which आप promote भी कर रहे थे, and you know, and then you came to know, of course, they had to announce that, you know, right now theaters सब बंद हो चुके थे, and that they will re-release,
Correct.
which is, and finally they decided to, the nation, everybody else I think decided to, which is now available on the OTT platform और release हो गया है digitally. मुझे ये बताइए उस समय पहले तो दिमाग में क्या चल रहा था? ऑफ कोर्स अभी तो मुझे पता है आप लोगों ने एक स्काइप किया विद द एंटायर कास्ट, यू ऑल हैड अ डिजिटल प्रीमियर, पर उस समय
Correct.
से लेकर अभी क्या हुआ, क्या महसूस कर रहे थे, और फाइनली आर यू सॉर्ट ऑफ रिलीव्ड?
The thing is कि whatever happened, it was not in our hands. And whatever has happened, it is beyond our individual interests. It's far bigger than our individual interests. So we can't even compare. We can't say कि अरे हमारी फिल्म में एक दिन ही हुआ था, इतना अच्छा रिस्पॉन्स था, ऐसे ऐसे नहीं कर सकते हम. We can't be that selfish right now. Everybody has suffered. सबका अपने individual चीजें, सबकी economy अभी, you know, it's gonna get hampered. So it's far bigger than this. And we realized it. And then we came down to this thing that why have we made the film? We made the film to entertain people, right? At the end of the day, it is just about entertaining them. And you know, there was so much of negativity outside. We just wanted to put a smile on people's face here. And that's when we decided that let's release it on digital platform and let them have a break from all the things that are happening in the world. And yeah, let's entertain them. That is why we're here in the business, right?
Yeah.
So that is what happened, and luckily we've got such a good response.
How this has been so emotional, because, you know, Irfan, even though he was going through what he was going through, you know, he wasn't well, he still isn't, he's undergoing treatment, तभी भी आके ये complete करना, और ये सबके लिए बहुत emotional भी था. So the scene he points out, you know, it's can you tell us about that? And of course, you know, did you all talk to Irfan and all of you all in the digital premiere? What did everybody else have to say?
Talking about the bathroom scene, right?
Correct.
I think it was our favorite scene from the first half. It was the most special scene. But we actually didn't speak at all to each other. Because, you know, in the scene as well, if you see Tarika and Champaka not talking to each other, she's disappointed, she's heartbroken. And we didn't talk at all before the scene. And I was actually in the bathroom and he was just giving me cues from the outside. You know, it is not required if you're shooting in the bathroom for your co-actor to give you cues from outside, especially Irfan. I never expected him to do that, but he was there. It wasn't even his cut. And, you know, I could just sense it from his tone, what he's feeling. Because तब तक हमने इतना शूट कर लिया था कि आपको टोन समझ में आ जाती है कि आप, क्योंकि आई वाज इमेजिनिंग हिम एज अ डैड, एज माय डैड, कि क्या टोन में उनको बुरा लग रहा है या क्या टोन में उनको ठीक लग रहा है. So that's the reason Tarika also comes out of the washroom, because she knows her father. She knows he recognizes all his tones. She knows that he's also not okay. And you know, to just see her father being so vulnerable and crying in front of her and just being in that guilt of, you know, he's talking about her mother, that he couldn't make her live her dreams and all of that. It was just flowing naturally. I don't know. I think hardly a takes away, only 1 or 2 takes away. We just did the whole scene. But it was really unsaid, that unsaid chemistry and that things which you just feel. You don't have to say it. And that is what happened. Like actually मेरी nose ही निकल रही थी जब उन्होंने मेरे nose pinch किया and मैंने बोला ना कि nose ही आ रही है मत करो. So actually मेरी nose ही निकल रही थी. No, we didn't call cut. We didn't have, मतलब makeup वगैरह तो allow भी नहीं किया हुआ था अंदर बैठने के लिए. So all the things that happened, all the improvisations that happened, it was really natural. We kept it how it was.
मुझे ये बताइए, digital premiere में the whole gang reunited.
So basically we didn't know that it is coming so soon digitally, like on OTT platform. And what they did was they just called us up. They were like, "Ketchup, we're having this meeting. Come at 7 o'clock and all of that." And that's when all of us got to know that it is coming out at 12. And that's when we reunited and we made sure that we watched the film together.
Did you all get emotional when you all were watching it? Did Irfan get emotional? Were you like, was it surreal to sort of, be together again after all of that, after what you all went through?
Of course, yeah, of course, at the end of the day, we're a team, right? And it was just a really special moment for all of us. We knew the moment we decided that we want to, release it digitally, it was just purely for the entertainment of people. That is it. For the love of the films and for the love of entertaining people. And of course, you revisit every scene when you see it. You know what has gone behind the camera, and you laugh. You recall everything, and it's such a beautiful journey when you just watch a film.
In your life, and we've discussed this during Mard Ko Dard Nahi Hota, I remember when you all came to our studio and you, Abhimanyu, all of us had done this sort of round table conversation. और उस टाइम पे आपने बताई थी, and you've said it again and again, that how that you've really fought to be where you are today.
I had no idea who's cast for it and who wasn't cast for it. I just heard that the auditions are open. I had just finished up Pataka, and I was 12 kgs heavier than that, and my teeth were stained, my hair were bleached, and I was abusing and doing whatnot in Pataka, and it's really difficult for the producer or the director to believe in you. You don't expect them to believe in you at that point in time because that is what you've been shown as. But I feel so grateful to Homi and Dinu because it was easy for me to believe in myself because, of course, तुम्हें पता होता है तुम कर लेते हो कि हाँ मैं सर मैं कर दूंगी. But for them to envision me as Tarika after watching me as Badki, I think all credit goes to the both of them. I can't be more thankful to the both of them. And I remember I was in the office and I went to Homi. Like Homi was hanging around. I actually was in the office for Shiddat. And Homi was just hanging around and I was like, oh, what are you doing? And he was like, okay, we're auditioning for Angrezi and all of that. And I was like, can I audition? And he was like, no, babe, we're not looking at this age bracket. We're looking at 17-year-olds. And I was like, I'll do it. And he was like, no, babe, we're not looking at this bracket. And I think I was behind him. I just told my team, I keep audition bhejo, mujhe bas audition karna hai. I just can't let go of this opportunity. And I just sent the audition and I just got a message from Homi that I loved it, and that's how things. I was on board, and I just wanted to convince them that I can be Tarika. I just knew it I just felt it that this is me. This is Tarika. I can do it. Just don't envision me as Badki right now. And I think because of their help, I was able to pull it off.
Do you think now your journey is easier? मुझे पता है ये जब मर्द के time में we had this whole elaborate discussion on it about how when you're not from within the industry you really have to struggle so much more than the rest of them. But now that you got appreciated for Pataka, you got appreciation again for Mud. Was your journey since then, did it get a little easier? And what are the hardships जो आज भी आपके journey में आते हैं that you have to still really fight against?
I don't know. I haven't seen that life. I like how things are working right now. Like I love auditioning. It just gives me that strength, that the sense of confidence as well in myself that yes, I can do it. And if I've cracked the role, it's because of me, because I've auditioned for it, because I've worked hard for it. So I'm able to sleep peacefully at night. So I don't mind how things are going right now. I like auditioning. I don't mind auditioning. But things have gotten easier. Like people have now, Pataka is there on an OTT platform. Mard is there. So they've seen my work. Now Angrezi is also there. So they know that, okay, ye kar legi. But still, if they ask for an audition or I ask them that, okay, audition sir lena hai, apne lo, mere ko koi problem nahi hai. They're like, no, we know that what you can do.
जी,
So yeah, things have gotten easier. I'm getting just scripts, people, a lot of scripts to read. पहले हम जाते थे ऑडिशन देने, अब scripts आ रही हैं थोड़ी. So that is the only thing that has changed.
Tell me about the 3-film deal. Tell me about Shiddat. Tell me about the other film as well.
We've finished Shiddat. Sunny is in it, and Mohit is in it, Diana is there, and it's something which I haven't done before. So it's a love story. I'm playing the role of the swimmer in that, and that is all I can tell for now, I believe. I don't want to reveal much, but yeah, that is what is next. We've finished shooting, and it was supposed to come out by the end of the year, but I don't know now when will it come out. But it was a great experience, yeah, and once all of this gets over, I will be able to make a few announcements. But I just want to make this promise to everybody that I will do something different with every project of mine. I don't want to give them the same flavor or the same character. I would want to entertain them in different ways as much as I can. So that is what I aim on doing, and yeah, that's what's in my head right now.
और थर्ड फिल्म के बारे में तो बता दो.
पर अभी अनाउंसमेंट आने दो ना, मैं क्या बताऊं अभी, आने दो, अच्छे से अनाउंसमेंट करेंगे.
Everybody realizes कि social distancing बहुत जरूरी है. I'm sure you want to talk about that and tell everybody who's joined us as well. And tell me, who are the celebrities on Instagram that you've been sort of following and they are really entertaining?
Yeah, I just keep watching all the exercises videos and cooking videos. Yeah, baki I'm not on social media. Like I don't like put a lot of hours.
Social media.
I don't give a lot of hours to it because I just want to be with myself. I read and I do yoga and everything. So मेरे को अच्छा नहीं लगता है ज़्यादा कि मैं social media पे अभी रहूँ. But जितना मैं रहती हूँ, I just keep watching Shanti's videos and few vegan recipes, or yeah, that is it. And I keep watching my mom's Instagram account. I think she keeps उन्होंने नया नया अभी story डालनी सीखी है, तो नई नई story डालती रहती है and कि ये cook कर रही हूँ. So I just keep myself updated with that.
If eventually the lockdown comes out, and I'm sure it will, of course, everything will go back to normal. We will all be safe. It'll be safe for us to go out. उस time पे, what's the first thing that you'll do, and who are the people you'll go and meet for sure?
I'll just catch a flight home. Yeah. I just want to meet my parents. I just want to hug my mom. That is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to have her haath ka khana and just going to hug her.
Of course, the industry has also come together to help out daily wage workers, or बहुत सारे, they have set up so many of these NGOs and so many of these funds that are going to help people.
हमारी बिल्डिंग में जो गार्ड्स हैं वो 24 hours इधर ही रहते हैं, तो all of us in the building हमने बांध लिया है कि जैसे हमारे घर से ब्रेकफास्ट जाएगा, विद्या मैम इज इन द सेम बिल्डिंग, सो विद्या मैम के घर से लंच जाता है और शाहिद के घर से डिनर जाता है, और whatever it is, like we have also like joined our hands to help the little we can. Yeah. So I think that is what we all should do.
We'll quickly take in few questions that we had got when we put your post out. Okay. SRKS Rakesh is asking you, ever had a crush on a fictional character?
Yes, yeah, I think so. I think a lot of characters. I think I was like really little, like real. I was small. I was 16 or I don't know 15.
Ayushman Shah ne pucha hai, hi Radhika, if you were given the opportunity to do a film with any of the 3 Khans, Salman, Shah Rukh, Amir, whom would you choose? Loved Angrezi Medium and loved the way you viewed my story.
Thank you. I would do a film with. I'm a big Shah Rukh fan, so I would do a film with him.
Madan fan page is asking the question. Maybe मैंने पूछा तो जवाब में आप देखती हूँ. शिद्दत के बाद next project 1, 2, 3.
I'll announce it really soon.
While Life is Beautiful is asking you, Will you do a badass action flick again with Tiger Shroff as the hero?
I would love to. Like, we just need a great script, and why not?
But you know, you're somebody who, you know, did some really good action in Mard Ko Dard Nahi Hota. And
Thank
Tiger, of
you.
course,
Thank you so much.
yeah, you did. And Tiger, of course, is known to be this person who's really interested in, you know, martial arts and who does really good action movies as well. How do you, who according to you is your sort of the, you know, the best action hero per se?
Like, when I saw Wonder Woman, I was, it just swept me off my feet. So yeah, Wonder Woman as a character, I believe. And of course, in Bollywood, like, Abhimanyu is great with action. Tiger is great. So both of them. Yeah.
We'll take this last question. Shreya is asking you, what would be your advice to someone who wants to be like you?
Don't be like me. Be yourself. Why do you want to be like me?
ये advice है कि खुद
Yes, just be yourself. Don't try to be anybody. Because वो तो है ना, आप जो वो तो सिर्फ आप ही हो ना, वही रहो. कुछ बनने की जरूरत नहीं है किसी की भी.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us.
Please stay at home and परिवार के साथ अंग्रेजी मीडियम देखो. And yeah, that is it. That is all I want to say. Thank you. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Watch E-Town News Monday to Friday at 9:30 p.m. only on Zoom.